Hi, this is Andrew with Infinity Cutting Tools. And today I'm over here at the miter saw to introduce a new product. It is our new zero clearance insert throat plate for DeWalt 10-inch and 12-inch miter saws. Now, the miter saw is a tool that has gained great popularity in the woodworking shop, but it was originally designed for construction type application, sizing 2x4s and that sort of work. When we use it in our shops, we ask it to be very precise and give us very clean cuts. One thing that's going to help turn your miter saw into a very precise tool is a zero clearance insert. These haven't always been readily available. With our zero clearance insert for the DeWalt 10 and 12-inch miter saws, you're going to be able to create that perfect zero clearance insert, and it's going to greatly reduce the tear out and blowout on the underside of your cuts when you make them here. It's going to be really productive when we're making those final cuts for a piece for a project, or making those 45-degree cuts for picture frames or any other type of mitering application. Let's go ahead and take a closer look, and I'll show you how this insert fits in our 12-inch DeWalt miter saw here in our shop. I've got our zero clearance insert throat plate installed in our DeWalt 12-inch miter saw here, and I just wanted to give you a quick look at the original insert plate that comes in the saw. It's a flimsy plastic, it flexes really easily, and it has a very large saw blade slot in it. This, for one, can allow a lot of tear out when you're making those fine cuts on the underside of your material, but it also can allow your offcut pieces to pinch between the insert plate and the saw blade. When you're making those cuts, it can cause pinching, it can cause kickback, and a lot of other issues that can really reduce the safety of this saw. So anything we can do to make our machine safer with it and also improve their performance is really going to bring this saw up to its fullest potential. Our insert plate is a CNC machined aluminum plate, and it's been hard anodized. We've gone ahead and chosen red for the color. Red is that universal safety color, so when we have this plate installed in our saw, we're gonna always think right before we go to make that cut, hands clear, stay safe, and we're not gonna have any incidents in the shop. The inserts for the throat plate itself are also CNC machined. They are a very precise fit. They fit to the dovetail in the plate, and they slide up and stop very securely in the plate itself, so they're going to stay nice and secure while you're making your cuts. To install this plate, you simply remove the old plate, and using the original 6 screws that held the original plate in, you simply slide the new plate in and reinstall those 6 screws, and you're ready to go. So very easy, very straightforward installation. To use the plate, it's just like any other plate. You're just going to go ahead and make a cut. When you make that first cut, it's going to cut a perfect matching slot to your saw blade in that insert. So if you're doing 90-degree cuts or standard 45s or whatever angle on your standard sweep, this insert's going to do the perfect job for you. If you're doing compound cuts, say you're putting up crown molding or something like that, I suggest you have a couple of extra inserts on hand. These are going to allow you to very easily replace that insert when you change that compound angle, and you're going to still have that perfect zero clearance insert no matter what angle cuts you're making. Also, if you're replacing your saw blade or you have your blade sharpened, the set of the teeth can change as well. So when you go ahead and replace your blade, I suggest you go ahead and take out the plate, clean out any sawdust that's in there, do a little standard maintenance, and even go ahead and replace that insert so that when you've got that nice sharp blade in, you know you're going to get a perfect zero clearance cut every time. Let's go ahead and make a cut so you can see the type of precision that you can expect when you're using this plate. Here's my offcut piece. You can see there's no room for it to fall in next to the blade, so it's not going to cause pinching or kickback or anything. And the finish cut quality is very good. We've eliminated almost all that tear out on the underside of the cut. Here's our other finished piece. This is the piece we wanted. You can see very nice, perfect, clean cut on the bottom as well as the top. We've got a very precise machine now. If you have either a 10-inch or 12-inch DeWalt miter saw in your shop, I suggest you take a look at our zero clearance insert throat plate. There's a good chance that our plate will work with your model of saw. It's going to give you that perfect zero clearance cut when you're making those finished cuts and you want to eliminate that tear out. It's also going to keep those off-fall pieces from pinching by the blade and make the saw safer while you work.